Good evening, Liudmyla.
Oh, good evening, Dmitry.
Google hates me.
Oh, why? Oh, I remember actually why, but so it's one of disadvantages. But so, and what do you use instead of Google?
Instead of Google, I use Google Chrome.
No, as a way of searching information.
Yandex, but I don't like Yandex.
Really? Show me the person who likes Yandex.
Well, believe there are such people.
So now you are a great expert in articles. So can you remind me all the rules while we are waiting for other people, because I saw them at Serge lesson and his lesson starts at 10 past 8, so I can predict that it will be finished at 10 past 9, so
Finish? Okay.
so if you are a great expert of articles, remind me everything while we are waiting for other people.
What should I remind you?
Rules of usage articles.
Oh, Kate is here.
Kate, you saved Dmitry.
Yes.
Hello.
So hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, and I'm extremely happy really because I bought new shoes. US girl shoes. I even can show you while no one is here because. And I will kill people with these shoes.
Awesome shoes.
So, while other people are at Serge lesson, we will start without them and they will cry, but we will not tell them what we did before they join. So, and we as usual, I guess, will discuss some kind of wisdom from some wise people, or today even not from wise people, because I just opened the link and read the whole quotations that were printed here, even anonymous, even from some, I don't know, people who are not writers, philosophers, or some authoritative people. So in general, today we speak about quotations of all the people. So, and the first, oh no. So the first quotation, as usual, I will read it to you and type in our chat. So, it's better to remain silent at the risk of being thought as fool than to talk and remove all doubt in it. So, it's better to remain silent at the risk of being thought a fool than to talk and remove all the doubt in it. Oh, I see Michael here. Good evening one more time, Michael. Michael.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yesterday we had two Michaels, but today we have two Dmitris.
My Adobe Flash Player has crashed.
Oh. And how are you today, Michael?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, how this lesson about training of people who work at the station?
Sometimes it's happened.
Oh.
We forgot to write it in how to say in the settings of the lesson, yeah, about this training
Oh, I think that your phrase about trainers of people who work at the station should be quotation that we discuss now. So, but in general, we have already started discuss quotation. So I typed it one more time for you, so you can read it. And I'm going to ask you the questions. So, is it really better? So, Kate, what do you think about it?
I don't know. It depends, you know. If I hate to speak about some topic, I have no idea. But I think I disagree. Even if you don't know anything about it, you should say something. It's
You go,
I don't know why keep silence, you know. Everyone will think that you're so shy. I don't know.
So your idea is better to tell something, yes?
Yeah.
So good evening, Kate. Oh no, Kate. So I used to not to divide Michael and Alexander. Now I speak to Mary as to Kate. So no, it's 9 o'clock. So I have one question why I'm not sleeping now. So but. No, so Mary, good evening also one more time. I just wanted to ask you where you have lost Ulvi, but no, he is not lost. So and even Alexander. So I type one more time quotation for all of you. So it's better to remain silent at the risk of being sort of fool than to talk and remove all doubts in it. And my question was, is it really better? So. Dmitry, your opinion, while other people read this quotation and try to understand what is going on.
You know, there is a joke, be silent and you seem to be clever when you are silent, while you are silent. So I can agree with this quotation, but it depends on person. When a person is clever, it's better to pick something interesting and something clever. Maybe.
So yeah, good. Alexander, what do you think about it? So is it really better to keep silence in some situations?
In which situations?
In some situations.
In any situation?
No, it's in some.
In some.
In any means that you don't speak at all. In some situations means that you understand that there are some situations when you should just keep silence, but in some situations you can tell something and you will be pretended to be clever person.
I don't know. Let me keep silent.
Oh, it's your answer, yeah? So it's answer in practice, I guess. So yeah. Ulvi. So is it really better?
Well, it of course depends on the situation, but in the most cases I prefer to keep silence. But there is also some situations where it's impossible to keep a silence and you should uh, say something, yeah, and explain why.
At the train station, you go to buy tickets somewhere, you put the money, and this cashier asks, so, where are you going to go? And you just, yeah. And that's all. Yeah, it's difficult to keep silent, but according to your point of view, yeah. So, Michael, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I agree with this. Of course, it depends on situation, yeah, and you can like understand what to do. But if mm, maybe it's like an advice, yeah, for people who like to talk and don't think a lot of the
Yeah, about what they tell.
not about thinking, yeah.
No, I'm not on the drugs anymore. So, Mary, what do you think about it?
I think it depends on the person because some person can't live without talking, and some person it's against vice versa. They can't talk all the time. They need silence. They need listen more maybe.
Yeah. So people who didn't attend Serge lesson, I explain you that no, I don't use any kind of drugs, but
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 it was problems with sound, and I hurt myself for 3 times at the same time, and that's why it was some kind of condition when you are under drugs. So, and that's why no. So it's not pills, not I don't know. So everything is under control. So the next my question. So how often do you tell anything stupid? So Alexander.
often.
And why do you tell it?
No, actually, I don't speak stupid. I try not to speak stupid, but different. For different people, it's a different meaning. Who speak stupid, who not. I think. Understand?
You understand, but really, there are in general extremely stupid things. So it goes without saying that these things are stupid. So what about such kind of?
I don't understand.
Oh,
What?
never mind, Alexander. So, Lee, what about you? How often do you tell stupid things?
I really don't know how often, but of course it's occurs without our voля, yeah?
Free will.
Yes, without our free will. But I think the best way to talk with stupid person is speak with him stupidly.
Oh, I thought you would tell that the best way to speak with stupid person is to speak with yourself. So, Michael.
So I try to think, you know,
Before you tell,
yeah, and
making sure that your brain is connected with your tongue.
I think it's a kind of problem for people, you know, for how to say, not as stupid people, but
A little bit emotional, I guess.
emotional. No, maybe it's a difference when they try to speak about the questions, you know, in a field which they don't know now or anything. Yeah, and after that happened something like stupid questions or answers or something like that, or just want to show their opinion, but don't think a lot about this. So it's happened, but not so often, as I understand.
Oh, good. Mary, what about you?
Sometimes, but I don't know. Sometimes I mix something in my head and told something wrong, and sometimes I may be too emotional and don't think about what I say.
I think that with girls there is different situations. So when they see, I don't know, some attractive boys, they always do some stupid and tell some stupid.
Not only attractive, maybe, in the street somebody say something to you, but you're against and you're so emotional in this moment, and it's gay.
And
It
take drugs.
can play against you.
So yeah, Kate, what about you?
I always feel stupid when I talk with my internet company. When I cut off internet and I try to fix it. I always feel stupid to speak when I speak with those people, and also I feel stupid when I need to repair my car and I try to explain.
But I don't know how should I sit in that car. So
No,
from
I
what
try to.
side? So
I try to
Lil, for what?
explain.
For me or?
Yeah, I try to explain mechanic. Yeah,
Yeah, mechanic.
mechanic. What happened, and it's always uh, very embarrassing for me. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that the whole explanation is I drive and it was broken.
Yeah, I
So
always.
repair it, please.
Yeah, I always try to explain with some noises, which I hear from
You
my
can
car.
imitate.
Yeah, I try to imitate, and they always look at me. What? Yeah, it's funny. Always.
Oh yeah. So, and Dmitry, what about you?
It happens very seldom, but maybe when I should say something very quickly, and I may say I can say something stupid. Uh, uh, so, but in fact, it's awful that many people don't use their brains, and they often
Like
say
sea
something stupid.
stars, they in general they live without brain, and I know such people.
Yeah.
So yeah, can be. And the last my question about this quotation. So how often do you regret about what you had told? So Louis, what about you?
Uh, how often I regret, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if I really don't, if I really told something wrong, yes, and it makes someone feel bad, maybe. And as I understood that I really wrong, and in this case, of course, I will try to, mm, oh my,
Apologize.
yes, apologize to this person.
So yeah, good. Michael?
Mm, I do it never. So
Never.
yeah, because I see I think this question is like why I need to regret. Well, if I say something, it's kind of example or case for me, and on the next time I maybe it, makes something wrong or something wrong is happened, I can change it next time. But sometimes it's better, maybe not regret, but don't talk at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better. Yeah, and sometimes maybe um, I think about, okay, I need to stop this dialogue and go. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mary doesn't speak with us, yeah? So Kate, How often do you regret?
I always regret when I said something stupid. After that I was worry about it and think, what should I say? Yeah.
Yeah, how to apologize.
How to apologize, yeah, and maybe just if I didn't offend somebody, just said something stupid, but it wasn't offensive. It's I always worry about too, but that I was so stupid, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also agree with it. Full woman. So, Dmitry.
Regret is a very bad emotion, and I believe that we shouldn't regret, and we should think before we say something, and then we won't regret anything.
No, really, it's not for us because our mouth works quicker than our brain, so we didn't have enough time to think, but we spoke a lot of.
Maybe we should teach our brain.
No, it will not be funny to live when your brain works very good. So, Alexander, what about you? How often do you regret about?
I often regret when I call other drivers like freak or pig on the road. Yeah.
So you regret about it?
Yeah, because I think I was maybe rude, too rude.
Do you pronounce it aloud?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that they listened because the windows were closed.
Oh, so I think you shouldn't care about it because if the window is closed,
But
everything is all right.
but
Protecting window.
but anyway, I think about that because I think I'm not so angry person.
I think really, and other drivers also tell that you're not a very good person because you drive your car and attend English class and try to speak English and type and look in our chat. So
I hope they regret too.
yeah. So the next our quotation: never doubt that a small group of thoughtful citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. So, and my question: can a little group of people change the world? So, Michael.
Little group of citizens.
Citizens are people who live in city.
Yeah,
They I'm a captain of the city.
um, so I think it's possible and it's work all time. And
You shouldn't tell it because the next my question will be to give examples.
give example.
No, I will give you. So it's the first question, and I will ask everyone, and then it will be the second, and that's why you will have time to think about it.
No, you know, as I understand, it's happened in any like hard time in every country. All these revolutions and you know big changes. makes by not so many people, but they can like try to manage the crowd and do what they want. So a lot of examples.
So wait for the next question. So Mary,
Yes.
can a little group of people change the world, or not the world, maybe some situation in some country or in some
Yeah.
city?
Of course. I think in most of situation it's little group of people change the world.
So good, Kate, your opinion?
Yeah, I also agree with this statement. I think people change our world. Even one person can change our world. So I agree.
Yeah, Dmitry?
I believe that not the small group of people can change the world. I believe that only one person can change the world. We all can change the world.
Yeah, optimistic Dmitry. Alexander?
Yes, they can. If they have a suitcase with a red bottom.
What?
Red
He's
bottom.
very kind.
Oh, you mean as, I don't know, in some thrillers when people have such suitcases and then they burn everything, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Ulvi, your opinion?
Yeah, the same answer. I also think that yes, as the Dmitry said, yes, just the one person can change the world, and Kate also.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, there was a kind of sexism at this lesson.
So it's possible, of course.
So yeah, as far as I told, now I propose you to remember even one example when the group of people managed to change the world. So Mary, do you remember such example?
Yes, I remember. For me, it's always Claude Monet and group of people who ruin some, I don't know, classic rules in the art and make new style, and they make some reform in art.
So yeah, good
Maybe.
example. It's count. Kate.
I think there are a lot of examples in politics. There were a lot of people in our history. For example, I don't know.
There are a lot of people.
I just couldn't can't choose one, you know. I don't know. Okay, let's say our president Vladimir Putin. He changed our life now. Yeah, he changes. He does it every day. Okay, and his team, of course.
So I don't tell anything about him. That's why Dmitry.
I don't know about small group of citizens, but we can say about many scientists. For example, the man who created computer and internet has changed the world.
Yeah, also can be. Alexander.
What do we speak about?
Yeah. So really, if you don't pronounce this phrase for my lesson, I start doubt that you are really Alexander, because in different way you can be, I don't know, escaped, no, kidnapped by a lion. But now, really, I'm sure that here is Alexander. So, can you give some example when some little group of people or even one person changed the world, or not world, but the situation somewhere?
Maybe a group of scientists. Yes, or group of presidents. I don't know, of different countries.
Or our group.
Maybe our group. I don't know.
What are you changing?
What are we changing? I don't know. We are changing us.
Rules
Maybe.
of English language. Children speaks. People's. Yeah. Ulvi.
Yes. Example, yeah. For instance, I don't know, the engineers create something for preventing the pollution or saving the energy. Yes. For instance, who create the sun energy or
Solar.
yes, engines, maybe, I don't know. Yes, it's one of the ways to save the energy as other energies, yes, from which we take from our nature, and
So,
it damages it.
yeah. Also can be. And Michael.
Liudmyla, can I ask?
Yes.
Is it a joke that you advise us to speak saving energy but lazy, or maybe it's really more more right, more correctly to say it?
No, but no, it depends. No, really, it's because lazy is a negative quality of character. But energy saving, why not?
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not correct or incorrect from the point of view of English language. But I don't know, from some your attitude into yourself, and not even polite. Lazy is also not rude word, but one situation when you tell that you are lazy and people say, "Whoa, lazy people," but when you tell that you are energy saving, it means so maybe everything not very bad.
Okay.
So, Michael, your example.
Except Vladimir Putin, yeah.
Winston Churchill.
If we choose a period of time, I can give you answer. So if we talk about 20 centuries, yes, it, of course, we mentioned these people on the previous lesson, and of course, it's like revolutionaries and people who start wars, and, and of course, and this is the politician situation, yeah. But we can talk about the any, business
Different spheres.
Or scientist who starts companies or invents something which help people.
So yeah, also let it be. So the next our quotation: people are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. Love them anyway.
Reasonable.
Illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. I typed in our chat. So the first my question. So do you agree with such characteristic of people? So Kate.
Yeah, I agree. I know. Yeah, not all the time, of course. Sometimes people can be illogical and unreasonable, and of course, all people selfish. Yeah, self-centered. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Dmitry?
I also agree because we always know, we all know that people can't understand each other, and they can be illogical and stupid, and but we love each other anyway.
Alexander, so do you
I
agree with such characteristic of mankind?
Yes, I agree. We should love stupid people because if we don't love them, we won't love anyone.
So, Ulvi?
Yes, of course. The same answer. Even I can tell about the example if it's not another question.
No.
Well, one of my friends are talking always unreasonably. Yes, I don't know, the stupid things, and we can't never prove him that you are not right. Yes, but even though I love him and he's my close friend.
So it means that maybe it's not bad quality of character to be unreasonable, yeah?
Maybe.
Michael? Michael,
So,
we see you.
I just read it, and yeah, I think it's right idea and the right thing. So every person like do everything like all they want, but you know sometimes people are under influence of the crowd or anything what the other people can think about it. So mm, uh,
So, who is this person?
and
Yes.
Tell me and we will kill him.
yeah. Yeah.
So, Mary. No, just really, I know if you mention Michael because we always chat when there is Thomas lesson because because without any explanations, but maybe he has chat with Thomas. So it's
And discuss this lesson. Yeah.
yeah. So she always asks me, so what is going on? Why she asks me? So, Mary.
I agree with this statement because it's okay. People think about theirs, I, and that's why we have different personality.
So yeah, good. And I asked Kate or no?
Yeah.
So the next my question. So forget about this quotation. I just give you an opportunity to characterize our mankind with 3 your adjectives. So which adjectives would you use? So Dmitry.
I should think a minute.
Oh. Kate.
Which what?
No, really, forget about this quotation and I give you an opportunity to characterize our mankind with your own 3 adjectives. So which adjectives would you choose?
For men?
Mankind.
Mankind.
People.
People.
Mm-hmm. For all people, yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult. I should think about it. I don't know now.
Yay! It's strange to hear from a person whose tongue disconnected with brain.
First association, please.
So, Alexander, I can give you the
Chance.
opportunity to speak. Yeah. So, your 3 adjectives.
Okay, I will say what come to me at first. People. Okay. Oh my God, I won't say it. People. How to say? Mindless, not with
Absent-minded, maybe.
without mind. I don't know, mindless,
Maybe unthoughtful.
unthoughtful. Okay. Um,
Oh, it's also possible to use positive adjectives. They are
Yeah.
also exist in English
Okay,
language.
but first which come is not positive. Okay, I will find positive things. Clever sometimes.
Ever.
And
In my
beautiful.
mind, thoughtful, unthoughtful, and clever are antonyms.
Yeah, yes,
But how can they be in the same moment unthoughtful and clever?
no, I said after some seconds.
Oh, if it passed several seconds, yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah. And third is I said beautiful. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just which I have in my head.
Maybe it's all adjectives, you know.
Without thinking.
So good.
If I get some minutes, maybe I had other.
So I can give you this time, so without any problems, because I think that all the other students had time to think, so would be.
I will tell now a few adjectives, actually 3 adjectives, which
Yeah.
will contradict to each other. Well, first of all, people are stupid, of course.
Of course.
Thoughts. Yes. Maybe not all, but in general, if we will take, yeah, they are stupid. The another one, they are ungrateful. Yes.
Yeah.
And the third one, they're clever compared with animals.
So, no, just I think that animals are on the way of I don't know, doing the same as people. So I will bring next time these photos of monkey who prepares food for yourself. She just she makes fire, then she takes mini oven, you know, with some iron maybe. She puts it on the fire, then she takes pan, puts it on the oven, and put food and start frying it, and then she eats it from the pot. So maybe soon the situation will be changed. So Michael, your 3 adjectives. What adjectives?
I don't remember what is the adjective.
To describe all the people in our world.
No, it's hard. I need to think.
Yeah.
Liudmyla, I'm ready to answer.
Oh, so answer. So Kate saved Dmitry, now Dmitry saves Michael. So, Dmitry.
Egoistic, self-destroying, but able to love and to forgive.
To love and to forgive. Yeah, but yeah, Dmitry is a optimistic person today, so I will not argue with him. That's so, Kate.
I think all people are selfish, and sometimes they're careless, but sometimes they can be merciful.
What? No, just
Compassionate,
the last adjective.
merciful, from mercy. Compassionate, the synonym.
Yeah, you got. So Mary.
I think people are how to say contrasting, different, and unequal.
Unequal, yeah. Close to truth. So Alexander.
I just want to add the adjective curious. Can you hear?
No.
Curious.
Oh, curious. Yeah, because curious. What is it? I just wanted to ask where did you find this adjective, but yeah, curious exists. Yeah. And Michael.
So, I agree with the previous answers,
Yeah.
and I think the same way.
Oh.
And another adjective, agreeable.
Yeah.
Energy saving.
So the next our quotation. Avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing. So, and as usual, my question. So, is it possible to avoid criticism, Alexander?
To avoid criticism to me?
No, just in general. Is it possible to live when no one criticizes you?
No, I think it's not possible. It's part of our life, our system. If we don't have criticism, then maybe we don't have development.
Yeah, progress. So, Ulvi, your opinion. Is it possible to avoid criticism?
I don't think that it's possible to avoid criticism. By the way, to don't say something, yes, do something, or be nothing. Oh my God! But one of the ways to avoid the criticism is to run.
Like Forrest.
The best way, really.
Yeah.
Something's wrong, run.
But as far as I remember, Forrest Gump managed to live all his life just running, and that's all. So, Michael, what do you think? Is it possible to live without... No, is it possible to avoid criticism?
You know, of course it's possible to maybe if you do nothing and nobody. But you know, it's another. You can make opposite situation when you do nothing and like your relatives. Try to show the example about the criticism, yeah. So.
Oh. So, good. Mary, what do you think about it?
In general, I think yes, but I don't know. I live with this person who all time, every day criticize everything around. So I don't know. For me, it's impossible.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's impossible to avoid criticism. All people are critical, and they like to do it. I always do it to discuss another person. It's a favorite my thing.
I think it's the favorite thing of our grandmothers who sat near the entrance at our building. So,
Yeah.
Dipi?
I remember this theme. We discussed the theme about criticism,
I
and
didn't ask this question, so answer. Or you can give me the link where I can watch your answer for you not to repeat it.
so I repeat my answer that we cannot avoid criticism because criticism is the way to become better than we are.
It will be the next my question, but thank you for answer. Yeah. So the next my question is first you could understand. So is it good to live when no one criticizes you? So Ulvi.
Well, of course, it's impossible to, as we said, avoid the criticisms. That's why I think it will be also not interesting to live without criticism. Yeah, don't have any criticism. That's why I think it's not interesting
Not interested.
to avoid.
And no one tells you you're fat, you're stupid, you're I don't know.
Yes, me.
Yeah. So Michael, what do you think about it? So is it good to live when no one criticizes you?
No one. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody.
Uh, you know, of course, it's better when all people support you and say something. Oh, it's your idea is great, but the criticism it's maybe can give you some not an advice, but some ideas which can makes your better. Yeah. But sometimes it's work in opposite way when people criticize someone. Yeah, it works like pushing. Yeah, so and the person try to close yourself and do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. The same was with me at ninth form when I was given not fair mark at mathematics, and that's why I just stopped learning it, and that's all. All my career in mathematics stopped. So Mary.
I think sometimes, yes, of course, because sometimes we cannot see our mistakes, and it can improve our vision, our, I don't know, direction. We can more careful choose our direction in some way. But sometimes if if some person were criticized in only one other person, and this person can have only one information in one side, I think it's not really true critic, because it's only one point of view.
So yeah, can be Kate.
I think if nobody criticized me, now I would be, I think, very fat, stupid, and ugly housewife without any education, you know. I just was like, you know, couch potato, relaxing all day. Yeah, would be great. Why not?
Yeah. So Dmitry doesn't answer. Alexander.
Criticism is a mirror. I think it would be good.
You
Yeah.
should type it really, because next time we will discussion Alexander's
Okay.
quotation. Wisdom is criticism is a mirror.
Okay,
Continue.
and the name Winnie Pooh. Okay, it would be better to someone criticize us because we can't criticize ourselves because we want to feel us better. We think that we are cleverest, best, and another adjective.
Yeah, there are a lot of adjectives in English language. So yeah, good. So the next our quotation. So if opportunity doesn't knock your if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. So, and the question from me, so how do you build your doors for your opportunities? So, Michael. Who's Michael?
If opportunity doesn't knock, and
What was the answer? The question. How?
Alexander tried to build it up.
Yeah, he built his doors. Michael, how do you build your doors for your opportunities?
You know, I have a different answer for a different situation. So
Stop breathing. Yes, thank you.
I think it's hard to give answer because we need to find some or discuss some situation, and if we talk about work, it's one way, yeah, to do something, and in like if we talk about life, so maybe it's a different situation from the work. So from work. Give me like.
No, unfortunately, I didn't prepare any situations.
Okay, maybe Alexander help us.
Alexander can breathe, so it's first advantage. He built the first his door learning how to breathe. So Alexander.
If I don't speak literally, build a door, maybe I don't know, to research something, to discover, to find this opportunity. I don't know, just to find everywhere, to look at other successful people. I don't know, to ask somebody's advice. And that's all.
So good, Ulvi, what about you?
Yes, I will try to explain an example. Yes, for instance, well, if to reach something, of course, you should have the money. Yes. Well, if you have the father who give you money, yes, it's
Alexander, please stop.
Is it me?
In windy weather.
Yeah, it's you breathe. It seems to me that Alexander, you're the only one person who breathes in our class, but stop, please, be like everyone else. So, Olivier,
Can I
continue,
continue?
please.
Okay. If the father give you money, yes, it's easy to educate and to be a successful person in the future, for instance, yes. But if it's impossible, he can't give you money. Yes, not just if he didn't want, but he can't do it. Yeah. In this way, you should of course work, and it's another way to build a door. Yeah. Yeah. Build a door. Yeah.
So, Gail also can be married.
Oh, yes, of course. Sometimes people only have complain and do nothing. Or if you want, to have something, you should do something.
Yeah, instruction, very straight instruction how to get success. Do something. So, Kate.
Yeah, I actually agree with Mary. If you want to achieve some goal, you should do something for it. And for example, you should learn all your life, and I mean study. And if you can't study, you should learn it by yourself and stuff like that.
So, and Dmitry.
The same answer. There is a proverb, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So we should do something, we should reach our goals, and we should make this opportunity. We shouldn't wait for the opportunity. And we should do something, and then
Tell
the
it with
opportunity.
proud, Dmitry, because it will be the conclusion to our lesson. So just
Conclusion.
imagine yourself Stalin, I don't know. Tell to our Soviet people.
The conclusion that we shouldn't wait for the better life. We should make this better life for ourselves.
So I think it's nice moment to finish our lesson and go to sleep. Oh, go to eat. Yeah. So as usual, thank you that you were with me, and as usual, I will be waiting for you. And 3 kisses also as Stalin. So goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.